Retired Mindset 5-Minute Friday. Short episodes in 5 minutes or less.
Maybe, someday. How many dreams have died inside those two words? Someday I'll take a trip. Someday I'll get in shape. Someday I'll have the courage to tell that person how much I really care. Well, I say, what's wrong with today? Hey, I'm Bob Preston, founder of the Retired Mindset, where I help people in the 50-plus age group master the art and science of aging well through what I call the 7 trails to holistic longevity. Especially in this chapter of life, I think we need to stop confusing being practical with putting our lives on hold. You don't always have to have everything figured out or know exactly how the dream is going to happen. You just need to open yourself up to see the next step and be willing to take the risk to go. And look, I know we all have practical considerations, perhaps financial, health, physical limitations, and in no way am I suggesting you should ignore those. But if there is something or someone you've been putting off until someday, ask yourself one simple question. What's wrong with today? If this resonates with you, click on subscribe, give us a like, click on my bio to learn more, or better yet, go to our website, theretiredmindset.com, to book a discovery with me today to find your best life in retirement. Here is what I've discovered about someday. Someday is a really comfortable place. Someday feels responsible. It feels safe. And the great thing about someday is it's practical and founded in logic. Sure, someday can feel grounded and it helps keep impulsivity in check, but it never actually requires us to do anything, to take any risks. Something may excite us and almost immediately our brain starts interrogating itself. How would I do that? What will people think? What if I get hurt? We tell ourselves, we're just being practical. But sometimes being practical is really just protecting yourself from getting hurt. And pretty soon, that thing that once excited us gets pushed off into that imaginary space called maybe someday. During our working years, postponement sometimes makes perfect sense. I've been there myself. You've got a career, you answer other people, you've got a family to support, schedules to keep. Believe me, as I said, I've been there, and there are legitimate reasons why we can't always do exactly what we want anytime we want to do it. But here's the catch. We tell ourselves, when I have more time, when this person does that, when I'm more financially secure, when I retire. And having been that person who is waiting for another day, I feel confident that I'm qualified to have this conversation, because when I finally reached the stage of my life where we have more freedom, it turned into procrastination, postponement, and here is a big one, needing permission. Yep, I was stuck in maybe someday. So now I challenge the concept of maybe someday. You don't have to have everything figured out or know the entire route or what it looks like when you get there and when it will be before you start walking. You just need to have the courage to take that first step. When I started the Retired Mindset about a year ago, I had not figured everything out. I didn't have all the detail in place. I had an idea which was nudging me as something worth exploring, but that was about it. And what it has become is something I never could have predicted when I took the risk of making that first step. If I had required myself to know exactly what all of this was going to look like before I started, I probably never would have done it. So here is my challenge to you. What's wrong with today? Now, I'm not saying you must climb the entire mountain today. You just have to open yourself up to taking that first step toward it. There's no need to go from 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds. But maybe it's just you want to reconnect with somebody. Is there someone meaningful in your life you want to open up to? Stop rehearsing the conversation and thinking it will be better to do it someday. What's wrong with today? Make the call. And the next time that little voice in your head says, come on, be practical, just pause for a moment and ask yourself, whose voice is that? Is that actually my wisdom talking, or is that fear? Is it a past mistake or maybe some trauma? Because there's a big difference between wisdom saying, okay, Bob, pause and think this through, and my fear kicking in and saying, I'm scared and maybe someday. So here's your Friday assignment as we head into the weekend. Think about one thing in your life that you've attached the words maybe someday to. Then stop and think, What am I waiting for? Do I really need anyone's permission? And finally, is this practical or am I just scared? You might be surprised by your answer and it might change your life forever. So the next time you hear yourself saying maybe, someday, stop yourself and ask yourself one simple question. What's wrong with today? I'm Bob Preston and this is The Retired Mindset. Do something for yourself today. Visit our website, theretiredmindset.com. Go to our coaching page and book a discovery call with me today. And remember, in retirement, soul meets body. Hey, thanks for joining.
The Retired Mindset 5 Minute Friday. Short episodes in 5 minutes or less.